What's up? I'm Shane. They call me SHO. Welcome back to the Fighter Factory. This is my favorite part of the series. Where there aren't no gloves, there aren't no lights. We just get to see the real story behind the fighter himself. Today, we're sitting down with DJ, a certified hustler, full-time job, no amateur background, but you went pro anyways. You're 8 fights in now, and if I see this right, your co-main event against the undefeated heavyweight. This is undoubtedly your biggest payday. Am I right about that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. See, all that leads me to my first question. Who are you and and why do it the way that you do it?
I'm just a hustler, man. Like you said, man, I'm a hustler, and I don't see, I don't see obstacles, man. I see solutions, man. Mm-hmm. And everything can be done, You just got to figure it out.
Right.
Ain't no pressure, At the end of the day, you got to get it done.
Okay, well, we'll back it up, right? So let me ask you, walk me through fight night for you. Right. Take us there. What's going on in your head?
Now, like you said, I'm 8 fights in now. So kind of when I first started, man, I didn't know what to expect. But now that I really know what to expect, you damn near call me a vet in the game now. So I honestly, man, I've been so locked in with myself now that I'm probably gonna be listening to nothing but R&B the whole time and keep me level-headed.
Right.
And I'm a Libra. Specialty is balance, so right. I can find a balance in any situation. And if I'm already that coming into there to the arena, even in training, man, I just try to balance myself out and be on a positive vibe, especially with love. And so that's why I listen to the R&B and stuff like that. So they keep me all the way cool. You know what I'm saying? So.
Well, you spoke on specialties, right? But you are also a level 3 security specialist, right?
Yes,
so
sir.
You're used to operating in all kinds of chaos.
Right.
But how does that help you in the ring?
It helps me tremendously, man. I was doing security before I had even started boxing at all. And like I said, so I kind of just dove into the boxing game. Right. But I started doing security probably a year and a half before I ever had any type of training session or anything like that.
So okay, let's take it back to your history. Was there something about how you were raised that made you want to become a fighter?
I think it was in me, yeah, bro, from the get-go. I give a big shout out to my dad, actually. My dad was there every step of the way. I had a very present, masculine presence there from this high, you know what I'm saying? So I remember I used to get in trouble at school, or I can remember times where I was doing my math problem wrong. He hey, and you be getting this wrong. I'm God damn,
Ain't no breaks, right?
Man, get in trouble at school. I'm outside bear crawling after football practice and stuff. So
that's crazy.
Yeah.
So speaking of family, right? I got to ask you about that. What does your family say when they see you in the ring and they show up to your fights? What do they say to you?
They kind of really don't say, because they know me at this point. They know me. I've always been a good athlete. I'm such a hard-headed person, but a very driven person at the same time, to where when I dropped out of college playing football on scholarship, they kind of was just like, okay, well, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? How you gonna figure it out? Right. And I'm like, well, I'm gonna figure it out, I'm gonna figure it out. And they was, okay, well, you gotta figure it out. You a grown man now, you know what I'm saying? So, and I figured it out.
It's all on you, yeah.
Real talk.
Well, that's true. Okay, so you played multiple sports back in the day, football being one. But what has boxing taught you about yourself that you didn't know before?
Man, it taught me everything that I didn't know, which was a lot. I thought, you know what I'm saying, when you grow up, you know what I'm saying, you get out into the real world, you see things, you kind of just grew up in a bubble. It just taught me everything, whether it was from discipline to hard work to business, you know what I'm saying, because it still is a business. Teach you about politics, all behind the scenes stuff of just how America is a corporation in itself. Yeah. So even with boxing, bro, it's a lot, but it completed me even on the spiritual level, bro. Having to get closer to my true self and my higher self. So
that's right.
Yeah, man.
So you study the game.
Yeah.
You've been boxing for a while, but if you had to pick somebody, who would you say your favorite fighter is and why?
If I had to pick my favorite fighter right now, and I'm stamping this, y'all, I'm stamping this.
We got witnesses now.
Jerron Boots Ennis out of Philly. Okay. He is the best fighter in the world by far. It's not even close, really.
Pay attention a lot to his career, right? But in your career, what do you think your favorite moment is if you had to pick?
My favorite moment, and it might sound like kind of weird, or my favorite moment, because it taught me so much, man, was my second time going to Houston and getting dropped. That was my favorite moment because it taught me so much about myself, and I grew so much just going back and watching that and understanding like that whole little scenario, because I never feel like I'm going to the fight to lose, but I went into that fight feeling like I was going to win for sure. For sure. You know what I'm saying? And I went in there like that, and even after I got dropped, I got up and toes was numb to the next week. And I really was finna stop him, and the ref came in. That's a whole nother story with the politics and all that stuff. But he came in and saved it, man. Like almost, I'm finna knock him out on the ropes. He on the ropes, like finna be done. Right. And the ref came and was like, "Hey, hold on."
That's
like, damn, like, let me knock this nigga out. Like, I swear to God.
That's insane.
But yeah, man. So that me getting dropped, I put it on that one.
So after you got dropped, right? You suffered that injury or whatever. Like, how close were you to thinking about quitting?
Oh no, that never came to my mind.
Never even crossed your mind.
All I remember was I was there right in front of him, and the next thing I remember, I was getting up off the ground. And when I got up off the ground, all I heard was people screaming, and I immediately like flashed back because people was like, ah. I'm like, oh, hell no. So I got up fast and shit, and I was like stumbling, and I went to the corner and looked at coach. He was like, come on, keep working. And that's pretty much what it is, man. Like when we go to that gym, we don't train. You train to be sharp and stuff, but we actually work, bro. Like we pushing it. So I remember I couldn't even damn near move. So I just had to literally get in there and bang it out. And that's how I even got to stopping him. So that's why I say that's my favorite moment. Because I had to push through adversity, you know what I'm saying, and come back and still do what I need to do, handle business.
Right, really put that time in. So, you know, boxing can be crazy. You got stories galore to show that. But like, you sign up every time to potentially get hurt. But what keeps bringing you back? Is that something internal or external? What is it?
At first it was internal, man. Like when I got into it, I just knew I had it in me. Now I'm kind of enjoying the process. It's like I'm building my name, content creating, doing stuff like this now. So it's like, okay, I'm kind of enjoying this now. Like I was already doing it just because I like to do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
So you like to do it, and that's one thing. But really, at the end of the day, what do you say you're trying to prove?
I really never was trying to prove nothing to nobody. I just was doing it because I thought it was cool. You know what I'm saying? So now, I guess I would say I'm really not trying to prove anything to anybody, but just keep being my true, authentic self, man. Just doing it for the love of wanting to fight. Like, maybe in the past life I was a warrior or something, I don't know. Cause I just like to do it. Like, I swear to God, like, even when I was younger, bro, like, I just used to like to fight. Even when I wasn't boxing, I was just playing football. I was always a rough type of kid. And
contact sport.
Yeah, getting in fights in school every now and then. I wasn't that bad, but if I had to, I wasn't finna let nobody just come. I'm like, oh yeah, we finna fight. But I was always good at it, yeah.
I ain't mad at you. So speaking of that, right, you talk about your younger self, but if a younger version of you was watching this interview right now, what do you think he'd be most proud of?
So growing up, I thought I was always gonna be in the NFL, right? I think he would be most proud of making that transition to real life, because I think he would be like, he would have never thought that he would be here, honestly. So he'd be proud of his older self making that transition to be a grown man, and you know what I'm saying, getting out to the world and seeing, and because I knew I always didn't like school. I really dropped out of school on a full scholarship just because I didn't like school. Right after my freshman year of football season, I was second string. The dude ahead of me, he went to the Packers, and I was second string as a freshman. I probably went to the league too, but I just didn't like school, bro. So I was like, I'm still an athlete, and shit, one thing led to another, and now we here.
For sure. Well, keeping on that, right, and talking to your younger self, and the young people out there that look up to you, like, what is one thing that you always want them to keep in mind? What do you want to remind them?
Kind of said it earlier, bro. Just keep working. You know what I'm saying? No matter what, just keep working, and you can make it, bro. Don't get discouraged. You know what I'm saying? You might sit down sometimes, but don't just stay there. You know what I'm saying? No matter what.
For sure. All right, DJ, man. This is my last question, man. because I know you got things to do, people to see. Coming in February, man, why should people tune in to watch the Black Matador in that ring?
I know they say nobody perfect, but I don't think there's nothing that I could get any better at right now to this day as we speak. Like, I'm ready to fight him today. I swear to God. Like, you gonna see a master class of boxing. There ain't gonna not one thing you not gonna see in there, I promise you.
Well, that's been DJ. Y'all tune into this fight. The Black Matador is in the building, and this has been an SBA production.